Welcome to the first ever webcast of Be Social Now TV. I'm Hawk. I'm the founder and head coach of Be Social Now. And pretty much today I'm going to go over an illustration, well, not an illustration because I'm driving. We're going to go over an explanation of what Be Social Now is, what our primary focuses and goals are throughout coaching you, as well as my own personal outlook on the current pickup community, current pickup product, product recommendations, and observations that I've sort of made, within this year and a half that I've been doing this. I tried to make this video yesterday, and I did successfully while I was driving to where I was going. Unfortunately, it was 11 minutes long, and YouTube has this beautiful 10-minute and 30-second, I think, length limit that you can do. As you can see, I'm currently driving back to my house. Went over to a friend's house last night, and we went to a birthday party. Some girl I apparently knew, and I just had to be there, but I didn't know her. To the best of my recollection, I didn't know her. But I still got there, still mingled with the crowd, didn't recognize the girl at all. Started vibing, did all my little fun state pumping shit, that I learned along the way. I just had a brilliant time, but that's kind of off. That's off topic here. Let's get back to the story at hand. Be Social Now was founded early 2008, which is this year. It was a point in my life whenever I realized that there's a lot of potential in the pickup community. There's a lot of guys out there who do need guidance and need direction on where to go with their lives. Not only to get women, but to be social and expand their social circle and be the best man that they can be. My first ebook was 9 Steps to Becoming the Superior Male. It was more like an e-pamphlet. It was very, very short and brief, but it was a very, very powerful piece of product. Now, I've done everything since then, from writing a second ebook, as well as a few videos here and there demonstrating certain methods to get a girl off, and that's kind of more on the sexual side of things. Generally speaking, you kind of got to go through the offensive line before you get to the quarterback, and that's a bad analogy for you guys who don't play American football, but pretty much what I'm trying to say is you got to start somewhere, and you're not going to start in some girl's bed. So don't let that be discouraging to you. That should be encouragement for you to learn. To get a deep level change that's really going to change your life and change your outlook on stuff. We were talking about my night last night. I kind of got off on a tangent there for a second, but I'm just going to put it to you guys this way. I went in there, I didn't know anybody except for the guy I was with, and before I left I knew everybody, and I'd had a great time. I got 4 or 5 new phone numbers, new contacts for people to go hang out with, and best of all, I didn't have to buy a drink the entire time I was there. Had girls who were at the party buying me drinks, and we all had a blast. I don't advocate drinking alcohol. When you're sarging, I wasn't really sarging though. I was just kind of there to have a good time. So, to get to the point here, what I want to do is I want to coach every single one of you as much on a personal level as a professional level. I like to become friends with my clients. I like to take them out and do things with them. I like to show them that I'm not just some guy who thinks he knows everything about women, because I will never claim that. There's always somebody out there who's going to know more than you, and you can learn from other people, and that's the biggest thing. So for anybody from a beginner level to an intermediate level to what they call in the community a guru level, you still have something to learn, somewhere along the way. Nobody is the ultimate guru, I don't believe. I believe every one of the current pickup companies, they all have their own strengths and their own weaknesses. To kind of give you a little bit of background on me, I got into this community about 1.5 years ago. I started out on MASF, which is a forum group, and then I kind of moved over to another pickup community that will remain secretive. I'm not going to say their name. For privacy purposes, and I've been there since I left MASF. Now, I'm not saying that fast seduction is bad. I mean, it was a good was a good starting ground. You know, you kind of learn a lot about the basics there. You got a little beginner board and everything, and you know, I can remember my first field reports when I was like, oh my god, I went out and talked to a girl today, and you know, and before you know it, after you get, you know, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, you know, 150, 200 sets under your belt, depending on who you are, you lose that approach anxiety. So I'm going to give you guys the ultimate secret to killing your approach anxiety right now, and that's to get out there and fucking approach. I mean, there's really nothing else you can do to kill it. You're not going to be able to sit at home and read a book, watch a movie. You know, you got to get out there and you got to talk to people, open everybody you see, just have a fucking blast with it, you know, have fun. Because the deep level change comes whenever you start to have fun with it and you stop looking at it like it's some kind of job, because it's really not. It should not consume 100% of your time. You know, you still have to have focus and goals outside of pickup to be somebody and be an individual in the community. Currently, like I said, I'm getting Be Social now off the ground still, even after about 9 months of having it. You know, it's not easy starting out a business. It's not easy building clientele. And, you know, I've had a few guys here and there that I've taken out and I've taught them a thing or two for free. You know, I do my best not to charge anybody unless I'm going out of state. And I don't mean out of my mental state, I mean out of my physical state, like the state I live in, North Carolina. You know, I taught a few of my friends whenever I first started and kind of brought them in with me to get a little bit of a lair going on, but it wasn't really a lair. I don't know how to explain it. It was more of a circle of friends who have been friends for 8-9 years, and we kind of already knew each other's strengths and weaknesses. I was the ringleader, so, you know, I had a blast. Every time I go out, I'd be like, you know, just approach, man, approach, close. You guys all know Aussie, close. Not like that, though. And that was great up until my roommate at the time tried to run me over with his car. We got hammered, this is the reason why I do not advocate drinking while you're with your wing or drinking while you're out sergeing. You end up saying shit that you don't mean. I told him to stop being such a pussy and stop making excuses about why he's not approaching and just start fucking approaching, because there was a girl there he liked at the party we were at. You know, I'd had a few drinks and saw he wasn't going to approach her. I approached her, ended up making out with her, got her number, you know, and this was about my 3rd month in. And he got very, very jealous and was, you know, convinced that the girl really wasn't as hot as he was pretty much saying she was, and convinced that I was a big fucking asshole for even talking to her, and ended up trying to run over me with his car. You know, Jay, if you're out there and you're watching this, sorry, dude. You know, I'll apologize to you for that shit, because I should have kept a level head, and you shouldn't try to run over me with your car. So, oh well, shit happens. I'm still here today. It's a little bit of a different living situation. You know, I can teach you guys everything you need to know about car bouncing, about, you know, not going back to your place, because I currently live with my parents. It sounds fucking loser as hell, I know, but it really makes you get innovative and constructive with your bounces. Said you guys can email me anytime you want at hawk@besocialnow.com to get to the product part of this conversation we're having here. I'll talk about what the last product I watched was, the Flawless Natural by Tim from Real Social Dynamics. That's realsocialdynamics.com. They by no way sponsor me or anything like that. I just think that they released some really great product here lately. The Flawless Natural really kind of taught me in a personal way. What I took from it was faster ways to build up my state and faster ways to just be bam, spot on, ready to go golden. You know, I had my ways before where I would do affirmations and stare in the mirror and be like, "Ooh, you're the man, you can get any girl you want," shit like that, you know, to pump myself up. And I've had success with those state building techniques, you know. But Tim really does bring some nice information to the table. So if you haven't checked that out yet, definitely get it. You know, you can look for more webcasts from me. Subscribe to my channel, you know, whatever. Leave a comment, I'll comment back. You know, and I'm not doing this just to get attention. I'm doing this because I feel like I have some information that everybody should need. So we'll get into some more about that the next time we talk. For now, I'm at my 9-minute and 42-second mark, and I don't want to fuck with YouTube again, because last time it was 11 minutes and 6 seconds, and they said no way. Alright, so I'm getting off here. You guys have a great day, have a great week if I don't talk to you again before the beginning of next week, and we'll definitely get some infield stuff up, and we'll work together. Later.